If you're wondering why I have on this Christmas hat, it's because this episode gave me so much goodies. So much that I ever could have dreamed for. In this episode, we have some good shit and some bullshit. But the good shit outweighs the bullshit. So let's get into this episode. Dragon Ball Super episode 66. Lego.
Two to the one, from the one to the three. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed.
First, let's list the good shit. Art and animation, 20 out of 5. Vegito, 200 out of 2. Pacing, 11 out of 9. The fighting, 200,000 out of 100. Zama's crying, 5 out of 5. Vegito reacting to Zama's crying, infinite out of 10. And now for the bull, Trunks using Spirit Bomb. So that's it. Clearly the good outweighs the bad. The bad shit wasn't even bad, it was just shitty writing. So y'all expect me to believe Trunks is some prodigy, just so. I know he's a genius, but most of the inconsistent writing for Dragon Ball Super was all for Trunks' character to help him progress, right? So y'all have some explaining to do. So the episode starts with Goku's beam struggle with Zama's. So Zama's powers up and start pushing Goku back. And then Goku powers up to max and start pushing Zama's back too. So now Goku letting everybody know who's the top man here right now. I know that people said Vegeta was the strongest, but right now I think Goku take back that top spot. The beams clash and then had a big explosion. The struggle ends in a draw. Goku is tired, but Zama started looking like Ivan Ooze from the first Power Ranger movie. Remember that? Love that shit. So Goku, while tired, sees this weakness and rushes Zama's again. This man not playing no games. This is the hardest I have ever seen Goku went in all of Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super. When he not joking, he will capitalize on anything. So he giving it to Zama's real good. His fighting style looked a bit different and his hands were a little loose. I would say that's the tiredness, and was real good at the animators to show that. Zama's then grabs Goku's leg and starts releasing that Chidori shit from the last episode into the leg. And then out of nowhere, this is the first gift we get, First gift, Goku gone Kaioken. We thought that shit was done. We thought it was done, but he bring it back. It's not a one trick show with Goku here, and he bring back all the goods. He uses the Kaioken, breaks free, and slams Zama's to the ground. But now, if Goku was tired before, oh gosh, he real tired now. Remember I just say, it's Christmas. After all that we just saw from Goku, I am saying this again, he is now the strongest again. Number 1, Goku. Vote for President 2020. So while all this bacchanal going on, Bulma gets all the refugees to safety in her garage thing while she repairs the time machine in case Goku, Vegeta and Trunks need to escape again for the millionth time. That is a good plan, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm talking about the time machine, I'm talking about the plan. So one of the refugee kids has Trunks' sword, and she gives this sword to Mai, wanting her to give Trunks the sword as well. So back on the battlefield where shit really matters, Goku is down from his tiredness from using blue, going max power at blue, using Kaioken at blue. The man have to be tired, and Zamasu is pissed and extra deformed, and he calls out to the heavens, "Light of justice, strike me," or some shit he was babbling on about. So Vegeta looking on and asking why Zamasu is not healing, and Gohan said that Zamasu is immortal but Black is not. So if a immortal and a mortal fuse, then I guess the immortal effects gone. Yeah. Now with that newfound information, Gohan then says that this is the time to take him down, but you all need more power. And this part here is where we got a shot of Goku's face when he comes to a realization. And we all know what he was thinking in his mind. It's about that time for a daily dose of fusion. So Goku says, "Vegeta, lend me a hand, we gonna fuse too." No big setup, simple words, we getting straight to the point. Vegeta, clearly being the stubborn one, wants no part of fusion, but obviously he will comply. They both get a sensu beam and snap on the Potara. Then we get some new information from Gohan saying that they only have 1 hour because they are not Kais. We didn't have this information before in Dragon Ball Z, but now, you know, I guess we're getting some new shit. We're getting some light shed on something. So they fuse in seconds, no over dramatic light show and ground shaking and lightning striking. They went straight to the point, no sticking. And as Vegeta appeared, you know what he do? He went blue one time. Oh gosh. So Zamasu sends a fire style fireball jutsu at Vegito, and Vegito blocks this thing like it is nothing. Like, what boy? Move. Now guys, without a doubt, this was the best fight I have ever seen any Dragon Ball series. It was on that level, that movie level, like Goku versus Beerus, where everything was fast, like you don't know what the hell was going on. That was this fight. This shit was fast, brutal. If you was watching it on a PC or on a phone, I'm sure you was like checking to see like if your fingers or you accidentally click the fast forward button. That's just how ridiculous it was. Also, on a side note, it's not like Vegito outclassed Zamasu, okay? It was a challenge for Vegito, but I would still say that Vegito had the upper hand. Vegito and Zamasu then had a fist clash. Epic. The music, animation. We going out this year with a bang. But after that clash, Vegito gets punched by Zamasu and he seems to be down. But I know that nigga wasn't down. I know he was playing the ass because he's a jokester. Zamasu pulls out his blade, his key blade, and as he about to stab Vegito, nigga pull out the spirit sword. Again, is it Christmas? Is it Christmas? All these goodies, all what the hell? So Zamasu talks a lot in this episode, right? And I'm not one to keep regurgitating dialogue because I just find it so But Vegito tells Zamasu that he is not immortal anymore and that he doesn't recognize. But Zamasu says that he knew this and this was part of his plan. Sound like some eyes and shit, right? This was part of his plan because Goku had the power to surpass gods. So he needed Goku in this body to help him keep reaching new limits, new heights. So Zamasu dispels the spirit sword, breaks it out of his chest and starts flicking, growing like he's some Megazord. He gets huge, that's what I'm trying to say. While that power struggle between Vegito and Zamasu going on, Bulma pulls up with a fixed time machine. Mai jumps out and gives Trunks his broken sword. Now for the moment of bullshit. Trunks fuses his ki with the sword and forms a new top of the blade. Did I miss something? Or it could just be shitty writing. I'd go with shitty writing for 500, Jimmy. So Vegeta is fucking up Zamasu and he pulls out the move that everyone was expecting. Final Kamehameha. He blasted Zamasu with the move and poof, Zamasu just flew out of the dust like nothing happened. They downplayed that move so much. It was ridiculous. It was disgraceful. The creators wasted an opportunity with that move, in my opinion. So Vegito used instant transmission because he don't want Zamasu getting away. Gets in front of Zamasu and delivers a dread right hook. And as that connected, fusion time expired. So Zamasu counters with a right hand of his own and gets Vegeta and Goku at the same damn time. As Zamasu is about to finish them off, guess who comes to save the day? Again, for the 100th time, Trunks! Yeah! So we get a sweet ass blade fight between Trunks and Zamasu. Then all of a sudden, Trunks start taking energy from all the living things that they're on that planet. This nigga started making a spirit bomb and fuses the spirit bomb with his sword. What? So Goku and Vegeta sees what's going on, they understand and they give Trunks the remainder of their energy. Trunks then slices Zamasu in half. When I mean half, I'm not talking about like cut through the waist, I mean like stick from the balls and come straight up through half the face. The episode ends here, but I must say, at least somebody's son doing something unlike somebody else. Gohan. I do not have mixed feelings about this episode. This episode was excellent. It was everything I wished for. This is what dreams are made of. So please watch this episode. If you like this review, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. I do reviews every week, but not next week though. Dragon Ball, Super 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 Dragon Ball, Super